Someone asked me what my thoughts were on the Switch follow-up that is inevitable at this point. Switch 2, Super Switch, Switch Boy Advanced, 3D Switch, but hopefully not Switch U. And well, I thought I'd answer them by making a video on my thoughts. And I'm hoping that no news is actually released before this video comes out, as there is a bit of lag time between recording, video production, and posting. And I assume they're going to keep the hybrid form factor where you can go from TV to handheld on your own whim. And I think we all can do the math that it will be a more powerful system, and probably have more internal storage innately. But that's clearly just me stating the obvious. What would I actually want out of this new Switch? Well, first and foremost, backwards compatibility. I have a fairly large physical and digital library on the Switch, and I would like at least the vast majority of it to be compatible on the new console. The Wii being compatible with GameCube discs was a huge selling point to me. If it wasn't for backwards compatibility, I would never have bought an Xbox One. So you may find it a bit ironic, but I really think it is important to be able to play my old games on this new system. I know there has been some rumors of the system having a much larger screen than the original Switch. I am by and large indifferent to this as an idea. As the larger you make the screen, the harder it will be to transport around places. A slight increase might be nice, but a large increase in size is gonna seem nice at first, but will quickly show itself to be a pain. One thing that I think everyone can agree on is better Joy-Cons. I was never a fan of using original Joy-Cons, and I never actually split a single pair of Joy-Cons up to use as two separate controllers. I know a lot of people do that, I just never found a need to. I just found them too small to really be comfortable to use. So I'm hoping whatever the Joy-Con equivalent is on the new system, they'll resemble something like the Hori SplitPad Pro or SplitPad Compact at least. And failing that, hopefully they'll at least improve them to a point where stick drift is not so universally a problem with them. Personally, I would very much like more storage options. While I do think the microSD card slot was great, and I assume it would make a return because of how small and functional it is, I would like the ability to plug USB hard drives into the dock, as there were games that I found worked better on a TV, or better in handheld mode. So it'd be great if I didn't have to eat up room on an SD card for games that I'm never going to play when not tethered to the TV. And those are the big things that I actually would want to see. There's dozens of other little minor things, of course. Things that I know won't happen, like a death of the subscription model and a return of a virtual console. Further reaching backwards compatibility back to things like the GameCube and the Wii, which again I know is an impossibility. Oh, but one thing I'm really, truly hoping for. The new console actually being readily available and easily attainable sometime around launch. Because I'm not willing to pay scalpers, so it took me over a year to actually be able to find a Switch. So if we could just avoid that kind of situation this time, that would be great. Please do subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends.